the 5 most expensive vehicles on an ARO level last year. And again, ARO, right, is what we use as the average repair order dollar of what the average of all these cars cost to repair on a difficulty level. Now, I will tell you before we enter what the top 5 ended up being for our shop, BMW, Audi, and Mercedes are like pennies off the 5th place here. And so they're not in the top 5, but they're also not far off from it here. But our top 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 most expensive vehicles that we had to repair last year due to parts or whatever it is. Number 5 and number 4 are probably gonna be no surprise to anybody. Number 5 is Land Rover. Land Rover was by far, one of the more expensive vehicles that we had on an ARO level last year. Second place, again, no surprise, Porsche, right? Porsche is always gonna be kind of an expensive vehicle to repair. So that's number 4. Number 3, a little surprised by this end here, but I will say we had to do a lot of these transmissions last year. Then we had to do an engine on a Cadillac last year as well. But number 3, as far as the most expensive vehicles we had last year, was definitely a Cadillac. And then number 2 and number 1 are very interesting here. I would naturally assume, right, we're going to Euros or maybe a Swedish car here. I knew it wasn't going to be a Japanese car, but these are definitely American-made vehicles. So the top 2 most expensive vehicles that we had last year, I'm going to give you a quick brief second so that way you can go down, you can hit the comment button, like, hey Alex, I bet the second most expensive vehicle was this, and I bet the first most expensive vehicle was this. Because if you hit on the number 2 slot as one of the most expensive cars we had to repair last year and you said Tesla, you were absolutely correct. And then number 1, and again, this comes at no surprise, these vehicles are known for phaser issues. I'm sorry, not phaser issues, but they're known for lifter issues. They're known for timing chain issues. We do several transmissions. This area has a ton of these trucks here as well. And we actually separate Dodge and Ram from its own thing here. But by far, the most expensive vehicle on an ARO level for our shop last year was Ram. Ram was one of the more expensive vehicles to repair, unfortunately, last year. But those trucks tend to require a lot of different maintenances. And obviously, if you're a Ram truck owner, right, you are normally very on top of your maintenance. So if things are being needed here, you're very much on top of it. But even the dealership down the road here from us refers a lot of those lifter jobs over to us because we tend to be pretty quick and pretty good at it. So yeah, those are our top 5 for last year. Can't believe it. Land Rover, Porsche, Cadillac, Tesla, and Ram. What would be your top 5? What do you think it is? Comment below. And did you get 2 and 1 correctly here? Because that would be pretty impressive if you did.